Something that we ask all our interview subjects. We love to hear a little bit about people's backstories and how they got into what they're doing. So, Dylan, for you, tell us a little bit about how you got into screenwriting and directing, and Daniel, for you, tell us how your first experience getting into acting and what made you decide to pursue that.
Um, well, I've been writing since I was young. I started out writing poetry when I was a kid, actually. I got a poem published when I was young. I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I had a poem published. Um, and that was my first venture into writing. And then it's gone through different incarnations then. I'm a musician and a songwriter, and I was a hip hop artist when I was in high school, and I was writing in all its different forms. And then I went to drama school. Um, Daniel and I actually went to the same school. We both went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. He was a little younger than I was. We didn't quite know each other in school, but we both come from a dramatic background. But I'd always written. I was writing and acting both from a young age. So I never look at it as sort of like one or the other. I've kind of been doing both equally as long. But even then, when I graduated drama school, I just kind of wanted to I didn't really have any ambitions to move behind the camera, to be honest with you. I just really wanted to I was writing screenplays and making those films, but I was more than happy to just write the script and then show up and, act in the films that I wrote. And then I think it's just a natural progression. I think this film is so personal to me that I thought that I considered playing the part myself, but I thought that it would be better served to give a different voice to that. And so Daniel's obviously, he's brilliant. I've known him after school, socially through friends. But so I thought of Daniel when I was writing the script, and he brought such a beautiful humanity to the part, and I thought it was good to bring that voice in. But yeah, I think it was just a natural progression for me to move behind the camera. Obviously, I love it and can't wait to do it again. But wouldn't say that it's something that I sought out from the beginning. It's something that's kind of developed for me along the way.
Daniel, for you?
Well, my dad's an actor, my mom's an opera singer, so I kind of was screwed from the get-go. And so I was born in Germany and moved to the States when I was a little kid. And so there was a long time where I was sort of like lost in translation. And I think that like imitating people and mimicking and doing voices was something that I sort of naturally gravitated towards, probably to just deal with the trauma of like moving to a new country. And then it was a natural progression, really. I pretended that I could play basketball in high school, and then I somehow found my way up the department, and a great drama teacher named Eric Bowles in my high school was like, "Hey, you should maybe stick around here and try this thing." So yeah, I had great encouragement along the way, and then we went to the academy together, Dylan and I, and yeah, took off from there. So it just was a completely organic trajectory. I just couldn't help myself, and yeah, here we are.